Hello, my name is Steve, and welcome to another episode of Steve's Hobbies. First, let me start by saying I apologize for not having released a video in quite some time. For those who follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you know I was in South America and Antarctica for 3 weeks at the beginning of this year. Then, upon my return, I became very involved with the convention and had very little free time. But when I did, with the help of some friends, we started to formulate a revision to my main layout. So sit back and enjoy as I take you through the plans for the layout. With that being said, let's look at the current layout. This layout was constructed some 20 years ago and has not seen much in the way of updates. Last summer I hosted a gathering, and I must thank Sid of Sid's Trains, who brought the operating system up to date. The layout performed well, but some of the shortcomings were revealed. This year, with the help of Maddie C. of Maddie C's Trains and Anthony, both members of Nassau Lionel Operating Engineers, along with some other club members, got me thinking about some possible ideas that we could do to the layout to freshen it up as well as improve operations on the layout. First thing I need to do was to improve the yard space to allow for more on the layout storage of large engines, thus eliminating the power down of tracks for changing out equipment. When this layout was designed, I had 3 young nephews who were always looking to run trains but wanted to be the one running them and not watching. So I designed a layout that allowed for multiple operators that did not interact with one another, all independent loops of tracks. Now, with the new group of train engineers, they looked forward to interaction and wanted to simulate real train action. So at this point, we started to play around with some ideas, adding additional sidings, but just where to put them. We decided to add a small addition to the table, possibly 5 feet in length by 2 foot wide, with an extension of track coming out of the engine shop. But with the switch, we really did not gain much in the way of storage. With a bridge section, we could gain another 5 feet. At this point, another friend of mine decided to redo a portion of his layout, abandoning a yard switch which took the main to 4 tracks. When he offered to sell it to me, the yard switch, a new idea was born. Instead of 5 foot or 10 foot extension, why not the full length of the wall, 17 feet, and 4 tracks for storage, as well as a place to stage trains, to pull on to the main line, and not have to power down tracks. At this time, another friend was looking for a double crossover on my layout, where the trains from one main could be brought to the other, and if we were planning this, why not a Y for reverse direction of trains on the main lines? With all of this, it was decided to move the engine shop to the extension, where we could be more visible and could have detailed interior and become a focal point of the extension. At this point, you can see a lot has happened in the last 2 months. Let me take you through the process step by step. First, the lumber was purchased. Next, the frame of the table was built. Part of the table had to be on wheels to allow a portion of the layout to be able to be moved out of the way whenever access to the storage room behind the layout was needed. Structures were ordered for the expansion. The track plan was finalized and track ordered and installed, that which was in stock. Next, the room was decluttered and the gym was pushed back to allow for greater access around the layout. Next, the backdrop lumber was picked up and installed so that a backdrop could be attached to the table. Wiring of the installed switches and track accomplished. At this point, I am waiting on 2 Ys and the double crossover to complete the track plan. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this latest update of Steve's Hobbies. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you again in the next video. Take care and stay safe.